first, let's see if Yosemite is actually open or if we need reservations required. All right, so gotta grab a reservation. Okay, day use reservations. Reservations are available on recreation.gov. Okay, here it is, day use entry, book now. So what you want to do here is you want to select the days that are blue, because those are the ones that are available. As you can see, 572 left, and it tells you 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Once you find the date that you want, you hit quantity and then you hit +1, and so you have 3 days from the time that you enter to go back into the park, pretty much. Something I want to add is the day that you want to go is not available, such as right here, the 23rd and the 24th. Those are gray, but you can actually reserve those spots if you keep on refreshing the page. And I'm using this because I do it on my phone because it's much faster for me to swipe down and refresh versus going up here and hitting the refresh button. But I think you can do that with your keyboard to refresh it, but still, if you refresh throughout the day, the date that you want might become available because somebody might have canceled it. So that is an opportunity for you guys to take that spot, but you got to do it fast. Remember that, because somebody else might see it at the same exact time and swoop it right as you're checking out. I'm excited. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I know it's going to be good because it is Yosemite Valley. All right, let's go. What a long day, but a really, really good day. So the ride up to Fresno from Highway 41 from the south entrance of Yosemite was super, super beautiful. The weather was, I think, around 80 degrees in the morning. I think I left around 7 o'clock a.m. Try to beat the rush hour traffic that is Yosemite. Oh no, what is this? Oh no. It is Saturday, July 24th, almost 9 o'clock in the morning, and guess what? There's a line to the entrance of Yosemite. The line took about 20 or so minutes to get to the actual entrance. Park ranger, show my card, go through. So that was a bit of a shock, a little surprising to me. Hi there.
Hey, how you doing?
That's the old one from last year.
It's pretty old.
I didn't think the system would be back, so I kept it for memories.
Yeah. Do you need a map?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Day.
We are in, yes, yes. So they give you a day use vehicle permit right here. And I also had an old one from last year, so they were curious about this one. And I kept it because I didn't think the whole reservation system would be back, and so I kept it for memory. We are in, yes! I'm excited, guys. So I wanted to park right here. Let's go to satellite view. I wanted to park right in this parking lot right here. And Yeah, it was full, but right when I started rolling in that parking lot, 3 cars were leaving. So I got very lucky. If I hadn't gotten the parking right there, I would have done a loop going up here, Berg Bridge, taken a north and then left, and then I would have had to have parked along this parking lot. We'd have to hike all the way down. I got lucky. So once I did get to Swinging Bridge, I saw the water, and boy, the water was perfect. The level, it wasn't too high, it wasn't too low. Even though there's a bit of a drought going on right now, I didn't know what to expect. But once I saw it, I was pretty darn happy with what I saw, because everybody was in the water because it wasn't too dangerous, and the families that I saw there were just enjoying their time. And I like to see that at Yosemite or anywhere else, just people, families, couples, everyone just enjoying the outside, Mother Nature. And the water was not actually cold. Well, the water wasn't too cold. Once you sat in the water or had your feet in the water for a minute or two, you would have warmed up really, really quickly to it, which is what I did, or which is what happened to me. It felt really nice, really refreshing. I started on the hike, which was from the Swinging Bridge right down this area, and then we started along our way to the east, to the right, and going up and up all the way to this middle area right here, to the left of Yosemite Valley Chapel, on our way to Berg Bridge. To the right, you can see Half Dome. So you can see Half Dome right there to the right, and then we are in the valley to the left. Just that crazy distance, and you can still see this dome in the foreground. So once we got to the chapel, I headed right to this fork right here, and then we took a left to Berg Bridge. And Berg Bridge, wow, Berg Bridge. Now, I enjoyed it because there is this pool area that you can just swim in safely, and it's pretty shallow. And the water, it wasn't so high to where you think you'd get washed away, but there were shallow points where there was an island that you couldn't see, but you can stand on top of, which I saw people doing, and they would just stand on that island and just lounge with their friends, just talking. I really, really like that. And of course, from Berg Bridge, you also get a view of Yosemite Falls. Berg Bridge and Swinging Bridge do give you those magnificent views. From Swinging Bridge picnic area all the way to Berg Bridge, I'd say it's about a 15-minute walk. It's not really far. Now, if you do take your time, you stop here and there, it'll probably take you 30 minutes, but from these 2 points, it's not very far off. Surprisingly, right? You see it on the map, you think, whoa, this might take me a while, but it's actually a quick hike. After enjoying the views from Berg Bridge, I headed north along this trail, and to the right again, I saw Half Dome, and there's this beautiful meadow, just green. It's called Cook's Meadow right here, the loop. But I crossed the street right here, and I headed along this route to get to Lower Yosemite Falls Trailhead. And from here, I saw the view of Yosemite Falls, and wow. The people. First the people, and then the waterfall. It was pretty dry. From the distance, I couldn't really see any water, and that didn't stop me. The walk from Lower Yosemite Falls Trailhead to Lower Yosemite Fall Vista Point, that was about another 15 minutes. These hikes themselves aren't very far off from one another. And that's something I really like about the valley. Everything's really close by, where you do see people biking and walking. It's just a very accessible place to be. And it gives you just so many places to check out at the same time. You have waterfalls, you have meadows, you have rivers, you have eateries. There's so many things to do here in the valley, which I really, really enjoy. So from Lower Yosemite Falls, there were people, what is it? What do you call it? Not rock climbing. People were at the top of Lower Yosemite Falls roping down to the bottom, which was really cool to see. You can see they dropped their rope and it just went down. And once the first guy started dropping down, you just heard just hollering, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was super exciting to be around. Once I finished this whole hike, I started back to the car to grab some food. And so I went back to Lower Yosemite Falls Trailhead, and then I took this little left side right here, crossed the road at North Side Drive, and then I just went down into this parking lot. All the way to Swinging Bridge was the plan, and I'm hiking down, and I could see this little area like a courtyard, and I saw a place that was called Base Camp Eatery, and I was wondering, what is Base Camp Eatery? I'd never heard of it. So I pulled up the menu on Google Maps, and they had decent ratings. Like right now you can see 3.7, 3.5 stars, and they had pizza. That's all I wanted after a long day like that. I just wanted pizza. So I go in, and it was really nice, like an actual restaurant. And go in, grab my pizza, and it took them maybe 7 minutes to get the pizza out, which was really quick. And once I got the pizza, I found a little spot for me to sit at. It was right around here, this shaded area that I didn't even know we were next to the road. Wow. all I was thinking was, I hope a bear does not come after me to get my food, because I did not know what was around me except for, of course, the courtyard, but beyond that, I did not know. So I was like, no, please, bear. Upon opening that pizza box, the pizza really, I'm gonna be honest, the pizza looked like it was one of those cheap pizzas that you just throw in the microwave where you get at the grocery stores. And I thought, okay, for only about $9, that it has to be decent, right? So it looked okay, but once I took a bite out of that pizza, oh man, the rating for it went up another level, because I was so hungry, and any food in my belly would be oh so amazing. Because usually when I do something like this, a hike, I don't snack. All I do is just drink water. The only reason why I tried this place was because it was along the route, and I didn't want to spend any more time hiking to my car and then driving all the way up from Swinging Bridge right here on the left, and then all the way to Curry Village to figure out or find out maybe there might be no parking. I wasn't sure about that. I wasn't gonna risk it. I was not gonna risk that. So I took the plunge, tried a new place, and yeah, I'm actually pretty satisfied with my choice. Overall, a very, very beautiful day here in Yosemite Valley. Hopefully this new format that I'm trying out, you guys enjoyed it. It's something I've always wanted to try, but I've always been a little scared, hesitant. But once I got through this in the editing process, yeah, found out I actually quite enjoy this style. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It means a lot. It helps show the video to other people that may not have seen it, because YouTube will recommend it to them. So yeah, thank you a lot. Appreciate it. And until then, I'll see you guys again. Bye.